Hey everyone. So today I want to get the rest of the panels from the backyard, move them to the front, get as many of the house pieces up as we can, also figure out which of these panels we're not going to use so we can either throw them away or sell them or whatever, because some of these are kind of warped from rain damage. But hopefully clearing out most of this stuff so it's clean back here and we have all the walls to work with in the front yard, and we can kind of get cracking on that.
Day 2.
So there's the foundation. Everything's all screwed in, and the next step is to start putting the house pieces up along with those as well. Probably the first room, or at least, you know, like the first hall and stuff. This was actually my spot from last year. Cut it into a doorway. There's the bottom piece right there, so I have access to get out, you know, go on the deck, go kind of like into the line and stuff like that. Just have to paint the other side and then get it on some hinges. This will go right up once all that's done, because this is one of the pieces that actually holds up the doorway, and then that piece over there actually holds up, what is it, this piece right here. But my big goal is to actually get like 75% of these pieces up, aside from the ones that weren't used last year. The ones in front, we need to get those out. The first room should be done today, along with the one spot where the wheelchair guy was, first hallway, maybe some of the rear walls, because one of the other things that I actually forgot to mention was we are going to make small little changes like this, where we have like new elements, like a door and stuff like that. I want to cave in one of these back walls so we can actually put a witch in there that's gonna just like look like it's an actor, but it's really just like a mannequin in a cloak. And this was basically inspired by one of the pictures we took last year in the second room, where I stood in the window with all the props and everything in the picture. So we're gonna put another one right there too, which means these rose bushes gotta go. And we have two mannequins that we've never used, so it's actually ideal that we do that. And I'd like to incorporate that at least one other time too in the garage. Like there's supposed to be like a whole bunch of chalices and stuff like that where they like drink the blood or whatever in there. So I'd like to have another one or two mannequins in there as well. Honestly, the hardest part is just working with some of the uneven ground, like right here. This is a little uneven because of that stupid brick. Wish we broke that out, but it. Let's take a look. Here's the first hallway. That's all done now, and all these pieces got put up. The wheelchair guy's spot, that's all in. Most of it's not screwed into the ground yet because we're kind of trying to figure out like how it's supposed to be, and like we don't want to anchor in anything because it is not exactly straight in there. Kind of working that out. First room got done. The cool thing is that all of these were marked. I actually put tape on last year. I think some of them are actually right there like that. That kind of says what goes where and everything. And then these pieces, those pieces, those are the rear walls. This is Trevor's spot, so I'm gonna put that in. That's gonna be put in to connect that stuff right there, but we didn't want to yet because, again, as you can see, it's not straight. This is the front. So this came up really quick. I think this only took us about 45 minutes to put up. Like all of this, all the way over to here, 45 minutes total, and all of that shit's up. So my doorway right there, put the piece back kind of like on to figure out how it's gonna fit. It's gonna be mostly seamless, but we're kind of working out the kinks. I have door hinge, everything. I have to frame this so it'll actually fit in, and then I have to cut off a little bit at the bottom so it's not like brushing up on the floor, because it won't open and close if I don't do that. Then there's the hallway. This is actually really cool. I'm actually gonna fill that in with the insulation this year. Didn't do it last year, so unfortunately. Oh, also this was what I was talking about right here. This wall is the other side of Trevor's spot right here. I want to cave that in so we can communicate, we can like say shit to each other. It's also another scare spot so he can maybe pop out at people as well. I know it'd be kind of one after the other, but it's nice having that option to actually scare people like that. And then he has all of this as well. And then, like I said, over here where that pallet is actually is going to be where we put the mannequin, and then cave in one of the walls. I think it's actually this one or one of these. The next room is right here as they come out of the house, or what we completed last year. So they're gonna get past my spot, then they have right here. So total, this room is gonna be about 8 feet long, probably about 6 feet wide-ish. I did a drawing somewhere. All the pieces for the maze are officially out. Like that's like where the chick was hung upside down. These are the rest of the walls. Over here for the last hallway, that's the final piece on the corner. So by the next video, it should be all done as far as walls go, and then from there we can start kind of elaborating on just new things like the caving in spots, things like that. We have the rotozip to do that. Anything else we want to try and do, we'll just kind of gauge it as we go along. I just don't know anymore.
What?
I don't know. This is Adam's day job. This is how he's able to do this.
It's my day job. But actually it's roll over in a night job now because there's issues. Enough!
No, you're gonna break it and you'll pay for it.
That's a good video. Don't you edit that out?
This is the beginning of the patch.
You want to see the beginning of the patch?
Yes.
Look at this shit. Look at this.
How do you do that?
It's called being fat and old. Those are my favorite shorts.
It's called being a clown.
I'm like going like this. Rip. It's like SpongeBob ripping his pants.
Why don't you just wear sweats like Trevor and I do when we work?
Because that means life's over when you're in the sweats.
What?
It means your life's over.
When you're in sweats? So your life's not over yet?
Yeah, you're mean, you're phoning it in. You're like...
Could have fooled me.
You're like,
Trevor and I are pretty lively, I think.
Nah, not really. You're not that lively.
Not that lively? Anyway, well...
Are you filming me on my call for work?
Patch. Yeah, I want to see you work. Doesn't it feel nice to be here, like, and have some actual time instead of 2 weeks?
Yeah, actually, my stress level is at around 3 right now.
That's like an all-time low for you.
It's an all-time low. I mean, it hasn't been too hot.
No, it's been nice.
It's a nice breeze coming through here. Nice blow. Anyway, so
let's go see your stockpile. Let's go look at it.
Stockpile.
Bitch. All of his stuff.
Is this how you're supposed to? Is this how you're supposed to talk on the phone like this?
I don't know.
Isn't this a speaker right there in the back of the iPhone? So you're gonna buy yourself an iPhone 10 for like $1,000.
I can't wait to see you go through all this stuff. That's got to be a lot of fun.
You wish you had as big as stuff as I have.
As big as stuff?
You wish you had a bigger stuff than me.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Are you excited to get through all this stuff?
One by one.
You excited for it?
Having some.
Bye.
Bye, bitch.
How you feeling?
Tired.
Yeah. So it was good, and my prediction was pretty much right. Like 75% of the walls.
Yep. And then in the next couple days we'll have pretty much 100% of the walls of last year's maze.
Yeah, I would say like day 3. The next video will probably have everything.
Yeah. Yep. Day 3 we should have every single wall up, and then hopefully shortly after we'll do the beams. I'm not really sure what order we plan on going in.
Just wherever.
Yeah, but we definitely want to continue with pretty much doing one room at a time, at least as far as the detail goes.
Well, this room was like that corner, that one, and then the one behind me. Right there. It was just the 4 corners.
Yep.
4 horsemen. Like I want to get more pages and stuff. It's it's what
It's warm.
it's California.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is the end of the video. Add all of our stuff, everything that you'll ever want to know about us is in the description.
Brandon Splitter, Trevor Nielsen. You know it.
Shake your butt and show it. All right. Have a good night. Yeah.